Hello, 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 everybody. Figured I might as well just jump on. I've got everything set up here. Well, a couple things to set up. That's just once studio's up, but maybe chit chat a little bit. Wait for people to get in here so we can start doing the mini read. So if you would like a mini read, today's your lucky day. So Alicia says, "Can we really go by the groundhogs?" I don't know. It's an old folklore type thing that they do every year. But yeah, I've seen that the ones in the US have predicted 6 more weeks of winter, whereas our Wyerton Willie here said in early spring, but I think he could have been on some of that maple apple cider or something, maybe drunk. I don't know. But whatever it is, I know there was a couple days we had some really nice weather, and now we're predicting another few inches of snow. It when I got up this morning, I got up early. It was like around 7 a.m. and it was like snowing like crazy. There's Nana. So we got K Mitch. Wrong screen, K Mitch. K Mitch and Alicia and I have been chit chatting for a bit. There's Nana. Thank you, K Mitch. Yeah, the nose stuff finally broke, and the throat kind of sort of broke. Now it's in the chest. So, and that's almost pretty clear. So I'm on the bottom end of this. Good morning, Kate. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Nina. I hope you are feeling better, and yes, rest up. I hope you don't have what I just went through for the last 2 weeks. It is horrible. So I'm saying a prayer for you. I hope you're feeling better. So take the rest that you need. Kate says we're getting up to 70 on Friday. Nice. I think the warmest we got here was just above zero. And when I woke up this morning, it was like -3. And now it's hovering around the zero, which is bad for us because we got all that moisture coming in and up from the States, which means for us, snow. It's still like we still got like 10 to 12 foot snowbanks outside. You're very welcome, Nana. Yeah, there is. There's a lot of things that are going around. Like I said, it does build up in the nose a little bit, but nothing like I can get rid of it just by blowing my nose. You know what I mean? But it's the lungs now. It's in the lungs, and it's pretty much gone. Even from the lungs, there's still a little bit there. But I went and seen the doctor the other day, and he said it's pretty much done. It's just getting rid of the residue stuff now, and it's like, oh, yes, Nana's got to take care of herself. So, what did you guys think of a lot of the stuff? I haven't gone over everything. Now, there's a couple reads too that I've got to get going on now that I'm feeling better. That's why I didn't have the mini reads for you guys to read for you guys last Sunday, because when I'm not feeling 100%, I'm not going to do reads because I'm not going to be accurate. So unless I'm pretty much good, I'm not going to do that. I don't want to waste your guys' time, and I don't want to waste mine either. So I've been kind of laying off on doing the reads and that. Like I hardly did anything, you guys, this last week. There was a couple days I was feeling not too bad that I did jump on and bring some updates to you guys. But as far as reads, I wasn't going to do that until I started feeling better. So um, that's that. I was basically laying down the whole time, like in bed, except for the couple of times that I brought you guys um, some of the lives. I still got like pains in my sides and stuff, but it's getting better, you guys. Now it's just it feels like from coughing so much over these last 2 weeks, it feels like I was used as a punching bag. So I'm still pretty sore, but that'll go away. I ain't worried about it. You're rewatching all the Brian Koberger stuff? Yeah. Peanut Shell, hello, and good afternoon, good morning, good evening, depending on where you are. I'm down with a stomach virus for 5 days. Well, prayers that you start feeling better, Peanut Shell. Like I said, there's a lot of stuff. Kate said too. In the States, there's a lot of stuff going around. So, yeah. Yeah, there's still more Brian Koberger stuff to go over, you guys, but I went over and touched on the most important stuff, and we're going to see where those cards fall, right? We've got experts. You can see my fingers are still swollen and stuff. But anyway, we've got experts and lab personnel and everything that, went over some of this DNA that we now know was under Madison Mogan's fingernails. And just because they couldn't get an STR is the way I understand it. Now, I could be understanding it wrong, but because they couldn't get a full profile, they couldn't include him or exclude him with, because they're saying one is Madison's DNA, one's Kaylee's, and one is somebody else. It's a male, but they couldn't decipher whether it was actually Brian Koberger or not. Hang on a sec, you guys. All right, and I got my trusty coffee here. Thank you, Des. Let me pin them. Pin to the top. Thank you, Des. Thank you, sister. So they couldn't say whether it was or wasn't. It was inconclusive. And then the defense went and got their own expert that's going to come in and say, oh, he's excluded. Well, I don't know how they can exclude him when it was inconclusive. Inconclusive means they can't exclude him, but they can't include him. So I did show some of the new photographs that they had out from that light bulb camera that was right out behind the 1122 King Road home. That was from 1112 King Road, right at the corner there where he would have come around the corner. Now the video is going to be a lot clearer than those pictures were. Those are just like somebody watching the video and snapping a picture of one of the frames in the video. And I think she put the worst one she could up. But anyway, in her motions. But as we seen, if you guys haven't watched that, go and watch it because it's interesting. It's interesting. Now, that is just some of the evidence. They basically went over surveillance that they had. They didn't go over a lot of the other evidence that they had, just basically the surveillance stuff. And you can basically, from the cameras that caught him, these different businesses and residences, you can basically see his whole route of travel. So, I mean, I give it to Anne for doing what she's doing to try and get things thrown out. It's the only thing she can do right now, but I don't think she's going to succeed. But she's giving it her best shot. It's not going to work. They've totally, and now that the alibi hasn't worked, right? Now she's saying she's bringing up autism. So I don't know what else she is going to try and come up with, but the alibi didn't work, so now they're going to try and do the best they can to at least get the death penalty off the table, and they're going to try and use autism to do it. I don't think that's going to work either, you guys. So there's going to be some motion hearings coming up. We'll cover them here. But right now I want to focus on, there was somebody who had asked, let me see if I can, we'll put Mama there because Des is first. Let me go back. Oh, it must be in the book that I filled up. I gotta do. There's two reads that I gotta do that I've been getting messages on Facebook and stuff like that people want me to do. So I will be doing those reads. You guys, the Kansas 3 that were found deceased in the backyard after going to watch the Chiefs game at their friend's house. And three of them were found deceased in the backyard of this friend's house, and the friend saying, "I didn't know nothing about it," and all this. There's been 2 arrests in that. So my read was spot on. I got a lot of backlash from that when the autopsies come out. Everybody was saying, "See, um, the friend didn't have nothing to do with it." Blah 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 blah. Well, now we know different. My reads were spot on again. So for those that were coming at me for being wrong in my reads regarding the Kansas 3, there you go. Go back and rewatch those videos. So that came out recently. I did. How many of you guys watched the Lori Vallow Dateline episode? I was expecting so much more. I felt that it was just, I forget what his name is now that narrates it all. I feel like he just went over the story that we already knew. There was very little of what Lori was saying. You know what I mean? I thought it was going to be a sit down question and answer with her, and it wasn't like that. They went over and showed a lot of the stuff that had happened. Now, mind you, don't get me wrong. I think people should be reminded of what happened to JJ and Tylee. But when you sit down with a jailhouse interview, you want to ask her questions and get her answers. And I felt like he would say something to her and she'd say like 1 or 2 words, and then they'd cut to a scene where they were talking to, what's her name? One of her friends there that gave a statement and all that, and showing where she had moved to. And like, we already know all that. We wanted to hear the 90 minutes of your interview with her. But it wasn't like that at all. I was really disappointed. Because I don't think we got much out of her at all. It was just snippets, and it was like a couple words at the same time. Like, he'd ask a question or he'd say a statement, and they'd let her, like, they only showed her saying a couple words. You know what I mean? What? It was like 95% of that interview didn't show Lori answering questions. It showed from the beginning to trial of what happened. You know what I mean? I don't know. It could be just me, but I thought that it was just a repeat of what's already been reported, and the series of events that happened. I was expecting more a question and answer with Lori, which we didn't get. There was a couple things that she said, like, "Oh, I thought we were going to be friends," or "We are friends," like it almost seemed a little flirtatious on both sides, if you ask me. It's like it was odd. What do you guys think? For those of you who watched it, what do you guys think? I just think it was odd. There was more talking from like Colby and her friend and Charles, and just narrating like when she moved and she picked up and moved, and they went to Yellowstone, and then they moved into this townhouse, and then she moved from there. She moved to Idaho. Like, we already knew all that. You know what I mean? And I feel like it was a lot of filler because there was very little answers from Lori, very little question and answering. So what did you guys think of that interview? I to me, it was a waste of my time. I was really anticipating it being a lot more than what it was. Good morning, Norma. Nice to see you, my love. So yeah, what did you guys think? I'm just getting the decks shuffled up and cleared, you guys, so we can start with our mini reads. So if you guys want a mini read, please get your requests in. Yeah, she's good at that, right? The lies over and over and over and over and over and over and over. There we go. Norma says, I seen and I thought the same. Well, it was a waste of 90 minutes. Yeah, because it's not even. There was really nothing. We gained nothing. Thank you, Peanut Shell. And hello, Peggy. Glad you're here. Okay. Let me do this, you guys. Hang on, give me a second here. That one. Let me here. There you go. There are 5 memberships that I just gifted. So, congratulations to those who were gifted. Rose! Rose! I have not seen you. Well, I did see you one of the last lives, but I hadn't seen you in so long. Good afternoon to my beautiful sisters, Nana, Mitch, Norma, Marie, Burks, when you come in. Love you all. Pinot wishing you a speedy recovery in the same boat. It's horrible. It is. You're very welcome, Norma. Glad that you got one. Yes, so it's so nice to see you, Rose. Good to have you back. Yes, and welcome to the new members. You've got a free 1-month membership. Hopefully, you will continue your membership once your free one runs out. Okay, so we're going to get going, you guys, on the mini reads. How can she put the blame on Tylee? Right? I don't think she even said that in the interview. I think that it was a narrative that she had said to, I think, her son Colby. Yes, I get you, Rose. My love. Oh my gosh. I 100% understand. 100%. But it's just so good to see you. I missed you. Yeah, and she tried to blame Tylee. That Tylee was trying to calm him down or something and held him down and ended up suffocating him or something. And then she took her own life. It's like, oh my gosh. Because how can that happen when Tylee, her life was taken first, right? It's just sad. It's sad all around. Okay, let's see what we got. Des is up first. Let's see what we got for you, Des. She Who Whispers. You got 2 that popped out here, Des. So we got She Who Whispers. So we got Consika, She Who Whispers. And then, look at this. We got Desiree. Oops. Desiree. She Who Yearns. So we got Consica, which talks about a lot of secrets, confessions being told. And with Desiree, and Desiree, this is your read. With Desiree coming out, this is like She Who Yearns. This is almost like I'm just ready for things to be some kind of normal. I know I talked a little with you this morning, and also with like feeling down and stuff like that. It's just like I want some kind of normal. So we're going to separate these. Let's get a couple of cards come out. One for Desiree, one for Consica. Okay, so for Desiree, this is longing for things to be back to norm, some kind of normal. Those almost came out, but they didn't. Okay, there we go. Two came out. We're on the two kick. Lily, this is about peace. Like we all know about a peace lily. Lily is more or less talking about like I just want peace. Okay, and then we got the moon. This is all about emotions. The moon is like bad vibes, um, lying, cheating, infidelity, stuff like that. So I feel like surrounding those things, it's like I just want peace. We're gonna go in for clarification. Okay, so Consica, the secrets and confessions. This is regarding a man, a male, a husband. Okay, so a lot of secrets that are still being kept surrounding this man. Let's see if we can get one more. Okay, well, it's all about the man. And you can't see it here, but this also includes like the man, the husband. I don't know if you can see it here, but anyway, I'm not surprised that one came out. Okay, so let's put this to the side. Let's talk about this right now with the yearning, the longing for things to go back to some kind of normal, just wanting peace away from all this, the lies, the deceits, the infidelities, the hurt, everything that goes along with that. Let's get a little bit more clarification on that. So what is it going to take for this to happen? Let's ask that. For the peace and getting back to some kind of normal, for the lies and deceits and stuff like that to stop. What's it going to take? There we go. Come on. Okay, so we got the Page of Wands. This is a younger person. Okay. And wands, we know, are about taking action on something. This is all about creating things or taking action on something. This is also a fire sign. The page is also somebody younger. Okay. That's bringing messages. So pay attention to the messages that you're getting from this younger person. I feel like there's a new journey that's about to begin. We've also got the King of Swords. This is a dictator. This King of Swords is going to be the one that feels like he's in full control now. Whatever he felt like he's lost, he felt like he's also gained a lot here. The king is somebody who is going to put things into action. This is somebody who's going to be very controlling and brutal with that. And the swords are also about like trying to it's an air sign. So it's like, why don't people, or why can't you understand the logic in what I'm saying? Because it doesn't make sense. It only makes sense to him and his followers, right? The normal people, like when you see a king as a ruler, somebody who's trying to control everything, we know somebody like that, right? When he faces opposition, he gets brutal, he gets mean, and he gets brutal. So pay very close attention to what the messages that this page is bringing to you, because it's going to be very telling. Listen to the words, don't cut them off, let them speak. Maybe throw in a couple filler words, you know what I mean, to see what kind of direction that is really going in, because I feel like this page, this younger person, knows a lot more than what they're sharing with you. So really pay attention to that, because you're going to have some more clues there as to what he is planning. So here we are here with the Consica, the Secrets Confessions with this man. And I'm feeling there. Okay, so we got the Page of Swords. Ooh, with the man, with the husband. This is somebody who's very impulsive. We got a lot of swords here. The swords are all about logic. Like, why can't you see my reasoning in this? So we got the Eight of Swords. The eights are about things are about to change. You're not even going to see this coming. So even though he may not have won the battles that he thought that he was going to win with you, there's more coming. He's got more. There's a lineup of things that are gonna be happening because there's eight different things, the Eight of Swords, and you're blinded to this. It's almost like I thought you'd already gone low. He's about to go lower on you. Okay, so you're gonna start feeling like you're trapped in a situation you don't want to be in. You're gonna start feeling almost helpless, victimized, isolated, like he's trying to isolate you from others because he feels like he's got more control over you when you're alone. Um, with this Page of Swords, this is a younger person yet again, very impulsive. And I think we know somebody like that, very likes to repeat things. So it's not just things. We got the page over here and we got the page over here. So you got to watch out for this because as much as this person is telling you, they're telling somebody else. Whether you want to believe that or not, it's coming out. But I do got here that there is more coming. And I feel like there's a series of things, like eight more things. And it's like if you thought that he was already doing the lowest of low, be prepared because he's going to go even lower. Let's get a couple of cards from the black deck for you. Hello, Donna Cat. Ooh, here we go. Let's see what we got. A healing heart. This to me too, it's like you've basically freed yourself from the toxicity. And the further away you push things, I feel like the more this person is going to try and break through. Um, not used to being the one that's turned down. So for you to turn him down, he's taken a big offense to that. So it's almost like um, even though you've got past that relationship and you're trying to heal and trying to keep the toxicity away, he's going to keep bringing it because he didn't like the fact that you said no to him when he tried to do that reuniting. Um, then we got the mirror. This is a reflection on the wounds. So, like I said, it's almost like he's going to continue to keep doing things. And when you think that he's done the lowest that he could do, he's coming back with more. So, this is also watching what's happened in the past because it's going to repeat. So, be prepared for that, sister. Like, he's not done. He's going to try and alienate you and separate you, like isolate you from others because he feels like he can't control you right now and he can't get you to do what he wants you to do in certain aspects because he feels like the people that you're surrounding yourself with right now are kind of like helping you and helping to protect you. He doesn't like that at all. He's used to being able to get whatever he wants from you, even since the split, right? He's not used to you saying no to him, and it's not making him very happy at all. Okay, so that was you, Des. Miss Missy, hello. And you want the black deck too? I got you. I gotcha. Okay, so this one is going to be, I want to know what he's up to. Hang on a sec. I got to get these slippers off because I get hot and then cold and hot and cold and hot and cold and I turn up the heat, I turn down the heat. I put down my sleeves, I put up my sleeves. It's just all part of the process, I guess, of getting over this cold. Okay, let's see. I want to know what he's up to. What's he got planned and what's he up to? Good to see you, Missy. Look who we got here with us, Missy. We got Rose. Does get that? I love that. We've got Rose back with us. Rose says, Des, get that 10-foot pole out. Yeah, exactly. Okay, let's see. I want to know what he is up to, what he's feeling, what he's up to, what he's got in store. We always finish the shuffle just in case something else comes out. Let's see what we got. Ira, she who changes. This is all about change. So, right away, as soon as this hit the table, this is about changing up how he's going to be doing things, changing up. Um, mm, Something's about to transform, or he's got a transformation here. So either he's found a new way to do things that is not going to be on the up and up. So I know what he was already told, that he can't do certain things. Hi, Demi. Even though he's been told he can't do certain things, he's up to something that he's going to try and bypass that somehow. He's going to try and bypass that somehow. Let's see what he's up to. Demi says, maybe is there someone better for her? She's married to this guy. She's been married for over 10 years. He left a couple years ago. And she caught him cheating with somebody else. He got somebody else pregnant, and they're still married. And in New Jersey, she lives in New Jersey, and in New Jersey, you're not allowed to have other other relationships, especially sexual, and having a child with somebody else when you're still married. She's been going through hell the last couple of years since he's left. He's just been digging the boots to her. Anyway, okay, so she who changes. So there's things are about to change. There's a transformation that happened. So I feel like he's come across some new information. Also, he's also gotten. I want to see what comes out first. I feel like he's gotten some other legal advice from somebody who is very sneaky, very cutthroat, and it's not the same lawyer does. I feel like there is another lawyer or somebody like that has gone through maybe something like this that he is getting advice from, or ways to go about things very sneakily. That's what I'm feeling. Okay, let's see what we get here. There's one. Yeah. See, the tower. This is all about the home. I feel like there's somebody that he has been introduced to that's in a position of authority. I feel like this person also works within the government somehow. Like, I don't want to say like a, how do you say that? I don't know how to say it because I'm in Canada. Like here to be like our premiers or something like that. Like somebody who works in the government. Could it be unemployment? Could it be this? Could it be IRS? Like something within the government. This person works. And this person is giving him advice on how to do things through the back door. Like very sneaky. So I don't know if this could be a representation of a lawyer, but I feel like somebody has introduced him to this person. This isn't somebody that he would work with or just come across in his day-to-day life. He's been introduced to this person by somebody else that he's very close to. And this is somebody who's in a position of authority that can even maybe help him hide some things, or do things in a way that, are they ethical? No, but he's got a way that he can do it backhandedly almost. Let's see what's going on here. Who is this person? I want to know who this person is. Wait a minute. Before we do that, I want to do this. Okay. Describe this person. Oh boy. Okay. So I asked before we went on to the clarifying cards, I wanted to know about this person that he's been introduced to. This is somebody that's helping him sabotage you. We've also got patience here, which tells me this has been in the works for a while. This may take a couple months, but if he has some patience, this will work out for him. And look at what we got here, a narcissist. It's all about him. And this person, too, is also very narcissistic. Very, you need it done, you come to me. You need to know, you come to me. So this person, too, is very narcissistic, and that's why they get along so good. That's why they connect so good, because they're both narcissists. Very full of themselves, very almost like, ha, I went through this, I did it, this is how you can do it, and this is how you do it backdoor, that you can get away with doing what you're about to do. So I do feel like he's got this person that he's been introduced to, somebody that is in a position of authority, maybe works for the government in some form or fashion, that he's got, that's helping guide him and telling him what he should be doing, because nothing else has worked to this point. So this is what you need to do. This is how to go about it, and going about it behind the back door, because he has been told by a judge, well, you can't do that because of this, right? This person has a way around that and is going to help him. So be prepared, sister. Like, he's not done. He's, you thought he could be ruthless before. Wait, he's not. He's far from being done. And this person being there helping him um, is not good. It's not good. Okay, let's get some clarification. What's he up to? What's he about to do? Six of Pentacles. You're going to get what I say you can have. And see them down below just begging for anything, big smiles. Oh, okay, you're giving me this a little bit. Okay, you should be happy with that. And it's almost like you should be happy with what I'm giving you already. You're not happy with what I'm giving you. There's no more coming. He hasn't been giving anything, but it's almost like he feels he's got full control over what you're going to be entitled to and what you're going to get. This person who's ruthless over here, it kind of worries me. Okay, let's see what we got here. We got the Four of Pentacles. Look at that in reverse. He's pissed off that he has to give you anything. He feels like he shouldn't have to give you a dime, child support or alimony. But he also knows that he's not going to be able to control a lot of things. So, or is this him going to bring this up about you? There's something regarding finances here that he is about to blow out of the water. And it's like, you should be happy that you're getting what you got. Because he's not going to be happy about having to give you a red dime, a red cent. And then we got the Two of Wands. What do we got? We got Pentacles, Pentacles. Hmm. This is all about the finances, the stability. That's what he's protecting. He's protecting the homes and he's protecting his money. And this person, whoever this is that is helping him, I'm telling you, ruthless. And then we got the Two of Wands. The Wands are all about, I got to take action on this. Um, Even though his plans are being a little delayed, because with the Two of Wands here, things are out of balance. So things aren't balancing out right now. So even though things aren't in balance right now, this person's going to help him put things back in balance. This person is going to help him keep more of his money, not have to pay out. And I feel like he's going to get very vicious. Very vicious. Well, sister, not only is he a narcissist, these three cards here, I asked to tell me about this person that's helping him. So the patience thing, he's having the hardest trouble with. Like, he wants to do things now. And he's going to have patience. But this person that's helping him is also a narcissist. So that's why they click so well. But like I said, there's somebody that's there that's going to help him with his finances. This is all to do with finances, taking action. The Wands are all about taking action, creating things, doing things that aren't normally there, or creating something that wasn't there before. So I feel like there's something going on here. Why he's taken this leave, it's to deal with this, to get all his ducks in a row. I feel like something big is about to happen. And whoever this person is that's helping him, this isn't somebody that is like a friend that you may have met. He was introduced to this person. He wouldn't have met this person any other way but by being introduced to this person. So this isn't somebody from work or, somebody met up with at a party. Or no, he was introduced to this person specifically for this reason. Could the lawyer, the dumbass lawyer that he had, that was a real estate lawyer, that was a criminal lawyer, that was a family lawyer, that was a personal injuries lawyer, that was, he was a jack of many things and master of none. But maybe he introduced him to this other person that could be ruthless, because this person is going to be doing a lot of backdoor stuff. He knows ways around the system. Loopholes. Okay, let's get a couple from the black deck. It's costing him a pretty penny for this person too. See the Phoenix. This is about rising again. I'm going to rise up from this. Things are going to be transformed. They're going to go the way that I want them to go. So he feels like he's going to rise again. We all know what the Phoenix does. The Phoenix rises again. And the steps that he's going to be taking here with these patients, that's probably why he's taken the time off that he has. He's got to get all his ducks in a row. The coffee. See, this is about meeting up and conversing. And somebody liking him. Romance is blooming. So there is somebody else that's in his life right now. He does have a significant other right now. But I don't feel like that person really knows what he is and what he's like. And this person's going to be a lot younger than him. This person. Um, and they're just like, oh, oh, like puppy love. It's like, I feel like this person is 20. Hang on. Oh, sister, sorry. I feel like this person is like between 20 and 25. Young. Um, the coffee cup is meeting up, conversing about rising again. So, yes, he is meeting up with this person, and I think that's why he's taken this time off. He's got to get his ducks in a row, and this person is going to help him do this. Backdoor. Um, I don't know. I just feel like there's a lot of backdoor stuff that's going to be happening. And that's what he's trying to do, sister. He's trying to break you down. Thank you, Mama. He's trying to break you down and get you to give in. Okay, let me just read some of these texts. It is. Oh, Demi, you don't know the half of it what this guy has done to her. Um, it is. And he's a narcissist too. It is. Like, I can see how this is going to be overtaking you. And you got to be very careful, Des, with this depression. Like, I don't want to see you starting to get depressed and stuff like that. But we got to be careful about this person who's helping him, because this person is doesn't play by the rules. Doesn't play by the rules. And I mean, how can I explain this? Like, I know our laws are very different between the US and Canada, but when I was working for one of the lawyers that I worked for, I knew where the line was, and I would come right up to that line. I wouldn't cross it. I never crossed that line. I knew where that line was, and I never crossed it, but I came right up to it. So every loophole, every little single thing that I could find, I would do, but I never crossed that line. You know what I mean? Whereas I would be on the criminal side of things, not doing things properly or by law. Hang on. Sorry, here comes the coughing. But this guy that he has helping him, and I do believe it's a male, he not only goes to that line, he crosses it and then comes back real quick. Like, you didn't see that. Nothing to see here. How he goes about getting things, maybe even getting information, stuff like that. He crosses that line and then jumps back. You know what I mean? You know, when you hear a lot of people like will say, if I'm ever in trouble, I want that lawyer because he's a slime ball. He goes outside of the norm and he doesn't have the morals and values. That's what I'm seeing with this guy. He's a slime ball and he will cross that line and then come back and somehow put that on somebody else. And well, that was just information given to me, or I didn't personally do that, but then it was brought to my attention. But he did do it. You know what I mean? He's crossing lines and coming back real quick. So this person here is a slime ball. I wouldn't be surprised if they're making stuff up. Like, that's why this AI stuff and all that scares the shit out of me, especially when it comes to the legality and the legal field. It's like, I'm glad I'm retired, because you get a client that comes in and says, "Hey, look at all these text messages." And you take them as fact because here they are. But then you find out down the line they did that with AI or something. Like, I'm concerned. Okay, I need a cough drop. Cough drop and coffee's not going to go good together, you guys, but I don't know why my throat is starting. Oh, yeah, she has. The thing is, Demi, I don't know if this is an attorney. I feel like this person could be somebody that works in the court system. You know what I mean? This isn't somebody that he's hiring. This is somebody that's doing things behind the scene. You know what I mean? And he's paying this guy to get this information or to get him to do things, but it's not going to be on the court record. He's not going to be on the record as representing her ex. He's doing this behind the scenes. So far, it's pulled the wool over the judge's eyes. So it's sad. This guy hasn't paid a dime for his child since he left in 2022. Not a dime in child support, not a dime in alimony. His daughter, when he did come and see his daughter would ask to go McDonald's or something, and he's like, nope, can't afford it. But then later that night, take out a woman to a surf and turf and drop $200-300 on a dinner. That's the type of person he is. Sounds like my retirement PI. But there's stuff going on there that he's doing, and he wants to go, like, come on, let's go, let's do it, let's get this done now. And he's being told, nope, come on, we gotta, certain things we gotta get first. This guy's an asshole. Like, I hate him. I've never liked him, ever. I warned Des 3-4 years ago. Like, at night, we'd usually sit and talk for a couple hours. And I told her back then, it's like, Des, man, there's something going on with him. I think he's cheating. And Des, no, sister, how could you say that? And it was true. It came out in the cards that he'd gotten somebody else pregnant, and Des is going, no, he didn't want any more kids. Well, guess what? There's a baby. Okay, so Miss Missy, let's clear that energy. Let's get Miss Missy. What is surrounding you this week, Miss Missy? She who emerges. She who emerges. This is like being enlightened. This is about rising up. Look at that. It's a red flower. I thought it was a cardinal for a minute, but it's a red flower. This is about rising up. Rising up, rising above things, being enlightened, so things are about to show themselves. Let's see what this is about. This is also sometimes with being very mindful of the energies and that around you. It's a good card. I'm glad this came out for you. The tree. This is about growing. This is about health. This is about growth. This is the tree. This is also seeing some karma happen from somebody from the past. You're going to see somebody from your past get their karma. Let's see if another one will come out. Don't say nothing in chat, Missy, because I do have it up here. I usually take it off. But with Restream, I've got to take a crash course on Restream, you guys. I'm doing my best, but I'm telling you, this setup is so different than StreamYard. So I don't want to mess with anything right now, but I got to figure out how I can take that chat off this screen so I don't see it, because it breaks my concentration. So don't type anything to the screen, Missy. But let's see if we can get this one wanted to come. I'm going to take it. And it's like, take it. Oh, here we go. Luck. So your luck's about to change. This is good. Thank God. Thank God. Thank you, Lord. Okay. So this is about emerging. This is about finally coming out ahead, being enlightened. So really seeing things for what they are, maybe not what you wanted them to be, but for what they are. The tree is all about growing past things, getting past things, health improving. But this is also watching somebody get their karma from the past. And the clover. This is luck. I'm not saying go out and start gambling or anything, but right now I feel like there's going to be a series of things, small things that happen that make you very happy. If that is not happening right now, it's coming. So it's almost like, how can I say this? You know, when you got something really big you got to deal with, like say a tree fell and smashed your garage, and it's like, oh my God, like I got to repair this garage now. But then it's a series of little things that happen. It's like, oh my gosh, look at that. All my rose bushes came back this year. I don't have to go and buy new ones. They never come back every year, but now they are. There's a bunch of small little things that are going to happen that are going to make up and take some of that sadness away from the big thing that you were so focused on. So I see that happening. There's a lot of luck that's going to come with this. I also feel like there's going to be some kind of opportunity that you're going to be given. We'll see what that's about when we pull out the cards. Clarification, please, on the tree. This is all about your health improving. So if you've been having problems with your health, I feel like those health concerns are going to be improving. This is about growing. So things are about to get bigger than what you thought they would. And this is also about you seeing somebody get some karma from something they've done in the past. So I don't know what the clarification is going to be on this, but it's going to be up to you to decipher, because I don't know what goes on in your life, right? Okay, let's see. Clarification, please, on the tree. Why is the tree there? Whoa. Okay. The Page of Wands. This is a new journey in being fearless. So this is going to affect somebody who is younger also. Finally being confident with the way things have turned out. But this is also very confident in this karma thing that's happening. Very fearless. It's like, yeah, and I have no trouble saying it. This is somebody younger. So I do feel like this could maybe be your daughter saying, you know what? I knew karma would get you one day, and it did, because this is almost like a victory. Okay? It's almost like a victory. I knew it would come. And this is also about moving on, moving away from things. And we got the World, and it's in reverse. So what this is telling me is, even though you never thought that this was going to happen, it is happening. Things are now complete. Where they were incomplete before, they will be complete, because we got the tree. This is about growth. This is about going forward. This is about somebody finally getting their karma. So I feel like, even though things may have been stagnant for so long, I feel like you're moving past that now. And don't worry about it, because I'm a firm believer in people that do you wrong will one day face their karma. So I do see karma coming to somebody from your past. And luckily, you're going to be able to see it. So let's see about the clover. Oh. Okay, so we got the Nine of Wands. This is about... with the Nine of Wands, this is almost like I've been battling for so long. It's time now to move past that. And, you know, I don't want to say that you have to, how can I say this? Like protect yourself, but you do, how am I going to say this? It's almost like now you can ease up now. Like now things have been decided. Things have been done. Things have come to a completion. So the battles and everything from the past are no longer haunting. And it's time to heal from it. And I've also got the healing from the sickness too with this. So with the clover, with the luck and everything coming your way and these small happinesses happening, I feel like that's wrapped up in this too. So I do feel like because battles have been won, in a sense that the worry and anxiety, I think, is going to lessen, if that makes sense. Hopefully it makes sense, because it doesn't make sense to me, but I gotta say it the way I'm seeing it. Okay, we got one more that flipped. Let's take that. The King of Pentacles. So this is about recuperating, rebuilding. With the King, it's almost like you tried your best. You didn't break me. I came out ahead. So whatever that is, that's up to you to decide. I don't know. But that's what I'm getting. So this is the battle one. But watch, because there's going to be a series of small happinesses, Missy. You know, there's still going to be things that you have to deal with that are still there. But I feel like with these small things bringing you happiness, it's going to outweigh the bad. I wish I could get this here and watch somebody get their karma, but you're going to see somebody get their karma from the past. There's one more, please. There we go. Twin flames, yin and yang, balance. So this is like things finally evening out, becoming, you know, like the yin and the yang, the zen, they call it, the union, the coupling, you know what I mean? I feel like there's going to be a lot of balance now between you and somebody else. The separation, this is like unsure of the future. So I don't know if there's somebody that you've met here, because I'm getting twin flames and then separation. So it's almost like maybe this is somebody that you could see maybe even having a future or something with, or getting closer to, but then there's a separation. Weird. What is that? What is that? Give me one from here. What is that? Whoop. Luck on your side. That's weird. But I already told you over here, you're gonna, there's a lot of luck coming with the four-leaf clover over here, right? I wouldn't give up on this then, because I got luck is on your side. So I wouldn't give up on it. I don't know what that is, but if that's some kind of a relationship or an agreement of some kind, don't give up on it, even though you may feel like it's being broken apart. It's going to come back together. That's what I'm getting from what I just got there. So lucky you. Good reading for you this week, Missy. Hopefully you understand where that came from. It says, private investigator. Oh, this guy is horrible, Demi. You have no idea. Rose says his donkey behind needs to set a home for both of his children. He needs to divert his energy to providing for the lives he created. Yeah. Oh, he's put them both through hell. Not only does, but his new baby mama, he's putting her through hell too. Guys, you don't need him at all. And you prove that year to yourself, yeah. Yeah, great read today, Missy. And you do understand it? Okay, great. Well, I'm glad that you got luck on your side. I wish I had luck on my side right now. I'm crunching my hulls. I need it to get right to my throat because I'm tired of coughing. I'm glad that you loved it. I'm glad that you understood it. Right? It's unreal. Rose, you've been missing so much, I'm telling you. The things that have been going on are like unreal. So, is there anybody else that would like a read? If you do, please get it in now. If not, we will be wrapping it up for the day. I know a lot of people probably aren't going to come in till about 2 because if they're anything like me, I totally forgot about the time change until I got up at like 3 this morning. Well, I thought it was 3, but then my phone said 4, and my alarm clock in my room, which is like just like a plug-in one, it said 3. My phone said 4, and it's like, what the hell? And it's like totally forgot about this daylight savings spring for change of clocks. Totally forgot. I forget every year. Mary Michael. Well, I have to hire an attorney to force State Farm to settle my claim in my favor so I can get a really nice replacement deck. Mary Michael, let me get you written down. Question. Well, I have to hire an attorney. To force State Farm to settle your claim. Whoop, there we go. Oh. Yes. What's it say? Reap the rewards, abundance flows. So, why is this out of focus? It says, yes, reap the rewards, abundance flows. So I do feel, let's get some from here. I do feel, Mary Michael, that in order to get what is rightfully covered, this is what I'm feeling. I feel like you're going to need a lawyer because I feel like they're taking advantage of you because you don't know the laws and maybe not understanding everything that's in the contract. So if you're going to get what you deserve, I do feel like you're going to have to hire an attorney. But that attorney will go after his fees too. But let's see. Let me get one from here. And then we'll go into this deck here. Yeah. Someone has something to tell you. Yeah. See the confession? Someone has something to tell you. I feel like there's something that you can do. I think there's something that's in the fine print or whatnot that you're either missing or not understanding properly. So I do feel like the lawyer is going to be able to lead you down the right path and take care of things properly to get you what you deserve through this insurance, right? Somehow I think you're missing something in the contract and he's going to be able to find that. The Three of Pentacles, yeah, see, this is teamwork. The Three of Pentacles is teamwork. Pentacles are also what they also classify as coins. So this is all about the finances and stability. So he's going to be able to deal with the money issue part of this. And I feel like he's going to teach you, like, see what this part is here. This is what it means. So you may be concentrating more on one aspect of your policy where this may fall under something else. The lawyer is going to be able to tell you about that. So I do feel, even if it's to go in with your paperwork and say, okay, I just need an hour of your time. I need you to tell me what I need to do with this to get my deck replaced. I don't know if you're going to have to, I think or get him to draft a letter for you. I think that is going to, I feel like if you do that, that it's going to end there. I don't think there's going to be a big court battle about it. I feel like they're kind of pushing you around because you don't really know the law on a lot of things. So I do feel if you go to a lawyer and say, look, this is what I need you to give me advice, and maybe send them a letter. So that's what I'm getting. For you, Mary Michael. Question. There we go. I forgot to add a question mark at the end of my question. A deck I so richly deserve, and so do my doggos, right? I knew people was going to start. I think there's a lot of people that have forgotten to turn their clocks ahead an hour. Without a doubt. Missy says, a lot of pots in the fire, but all is going to be okay. Yes. I like the one. You got to tell me about this one, Missy. You're going to be able to see karma with something from your past. Somebody is going to get some karma. Huh. Just deserved karma. Sometimes it takes a while for, people that have done you wrong or hurt you or lied to you or used you or whatever from the past to see them finally get karma. Sometimes it takes a while, right? Karma works in mysterious ways. Okay, what's this? Willow, I was told by my insurance agent I was paying for the damage replacements. I need to pass this off to someone else because I'm too stressed to deal with these idiots. I don't even know how to find the right kind of lawyer. You can call a lawyer that deals with insurance. Like, I know who I'd send you to here if you were here. I can tell you about the time change. I've been walking around in a haze or a fog all morning, right? Oh, me too, Rose. I'm a strong believer in karma. We may not see it right away, but it's all in due time. I had to take the top part of my pajamas off because it's just too hot now. I believe in karma. I do. So I'm right there with you, Rose. I'm a big believer in karma. It may not happen when we want it to, but karma has her own rules and her own timeline. And it's like sometimes karma lets people think they've gotten away with stuff, and then she hits, right? So I believe in karma. Let go, let God. Jesus take the wheel. Whichever one you want. I believe in all of it. Can you guys hear? I just muted because my stomach is growling. I haven't really been eating a lot, you guys. But now I'm starting to get hungry. Now that I'm getting better, I'm hungry. Missy says, can't wait to see that karma. Well, it's coming. It's coming. Rose says, yes. That's right. I believe in karma. Like, I really believe in karma. Like I said, it may not happen when we want it to happen, but if it's meant to be, it's going to be. Especially people like who Des is dealing with. You can't go through life being a shitty person with this, like a wolf in sheep's clothing. You know what I mean? You can't continuously do this to people throughout your life that had nothing but good intentions for you. and doing things like this to people without, at some point in time, it's going to come back and it's going to bite. And when it bites hard. Karma don't care. You can't sue karma. You can't see karma. You can't call up karma and say, hey, okay, look at, I'm sorry. No. Mary Michael says karma has a really good time once she gets on the warpath. Dez's soon to be ex is in for a wild ride. I hope so. Because Mary, what's happened a couple weeks ago is not, she didn't deserve what happened a couple weeks ago. So, and this judge seems to be mesmerized by her ex. Like, he's a smooth talker. You know what I mean? Like, look at me. Oh my gosh, poor me. Right? I should get a what do you call it? A visa. Get Des to hire me and go over there on a work visa and move on into his house too. I'm just hoping come this summer that all this crap that's going on in the world like chills the F out so I can go into the States without having to worry about, like, I think I'll like get somebody to drive me into Messina and rent a New York State plated vehicle. I don't want to drive my Jeep over there with Ontario, Canada license plates on it with all this crap that's going on. Oh my gosh. I come out, my Jeep would be destroyed. Right? Yep. Hey, Rose. Heck yeah, we'll do it. Like, Des is only like a 5 hour drive for me. Like, it's nothing. I got my passport and everything. Like, I can go over. It's just I'm concerned about what's going on between our countries right now. It's like, oh my God, stop it. Like, there's so many people I love. All of you, most of yous are in the US. Like, come on. Like, I'm just concerned about having, like, I see what, like, us Canadians are usually pretty welcoming and kind and, very inviting and stuff. And I'm seeing Canadians so out of character. Like, it's gone from, put it this way, it's gone from when one of your hockey teams came to Canada, right, to play a game, and they had their own person to sing your national anthem, and the music went out, like it cut. So all the Canadians, like the whole stadium started singing Star Spangled Banner. Like, we love our US friends. Like, we love the US. Like, the US apparently loved us. And I'm not talking about the people, I'm talking about the government. And it's like, that was our patriotism. Like, oh my God, it's their national anthem, and the music went out. Everybody joined in and sang Star Spangled Banner. Canadians, everything. And now I'm seeing US teams coming over to play hockey and they're booing them. I don't agree with that. It's not the players' fault. It's not the national anthem's fault. So that irritates me as a Canadian. It irritates me, but I get it. But it still irritates me. I don't like it. Like, if I do happen to catch some hockey game, I don't mind watching hockey once in a while. I sing right along with it. The bomb bursting in air. I love the US anthem. Love it. Love it. And it's sad. It's sad. I don't cry over things, but it's sad. It is. Come to US for a bit. I want to, but I'm worried. We can work together with this donkey, yeah. Oh, he don't like me. He's already had to deal with me. um, once where I finally, Des kept saying, Willow, don't say nothing. Willow, don't say nothing. Willow, don't say nothing. And finally, he had said something when me and Des were on FaceTime. He was walking behind her in the FaceTime, and he said something, and I went off. That was it. It's like, look at you, ignorant, fat SOB. I'm not proud of myself, but I went off. Aw, she is. Yeah, he is a ballless wonder, that's for sure. It is, Missy. It's so sad. He doesn't know what I look like. It's like, I remember about 4.5 years ago. So I'll come over there and pop him in his face and take off. He's going to call the cops because he's a cop caller. He does stuff to rile you up and then calls the cops. But anyway, he's a cop caller. He starts all this shit and then calls the cops because he's getting back a little bit of his own medicine. But anyway, um, pop him as soon as he opens that door. Just pop him and take off. I said to Des, I said, by the time the cops get there and finish their report, I'll be back in Canada. It was a joke that went around for a bit. So it's like, yeah, like I'm kind of worried about going over there because I know Canadians right now are out of character. I don't like seeing, like at these hockey games and that, where they're booing the national anthem for the US and the US teams. It's not their fault what's going on. Stop it. Like, stop it. It irritates me to no end. Let me in on it. I'll destroy him in a breeze. Trust and believe that. I do believe that, Rose. Like the old me is sleeping, not dad. Right? Murray Michael says, that's a real hoot because you like the Canadian. You know what? It's like, don't get me wrong. I'm very proud of our Canadian anthem, but I like the US one better. It's funny. And you're saying that's a real hoot because I love the Canadian anthem. I love the US anthem. Everyone at Veterans Stadium would stand and sing your anthem. Yeah. And we did that here. Like, it went viral. You know how they always have the music playing for both teams? The music, and they have somebody sing the Canadian and the American national anthems. Well, the music went out, so we couldn't hear the singer. So everybody in the stadium here in Canada sang it. And it's like, look at, I'm getting goosebumps right now, even thinking about it. And it's like, stop it. It's not these hockey players, it's not the people, it's the government that's trying to divide us. We have been friends since the beginning of time almost. You know what I mean? And it's like, I've got a love of the US, like I've got a love of Canada, because to me, it's an extension of us. Just like I'm sure you guys think of Canada as an extension of you guys. And it's like, come on, stop it. There's enough going on in the world, in the third world countries and that want to harm both Canada and the US. This is one of the times that we should be standing together and standing strong. But it's I don't want to get into politics. To me, I'm very sad. And I know a lot of Canadians that are feeling the exact same way. They're not used to this because we're known to be very loving and caring and polite, and so to see Canadians out of character like this, it's shameful to me. Stop it. Like, I would grab that mic and say, stop it. You know what I mean? I don't care if the whole stadium booed me. It would be, stop it. It's not these players' fault. It's not the national anthem's fault. Stop it. Then I'd probably get kicked out. But that's okay because I don't like sports anyway. Rose says, Des, I can make that happen. I'd love to meet up. We've been trying to do it, and then I've gotten sick, or something's happened with my vehicle, or it's just been like one thing after. I had to renew my passport. It's like I'd love to meet, like, because there's people in Florida, Jersey, and I think Pennsylvania that are all within driving distance. You know what I mean? That we could meet up somewhere like in the middle between Florida and upstate New York. Somewhere in the middle there, we could all meet. Like I could meet up with my sister, and then we could drive because she knows the area to meet up with people from the areas. You know what I'd love that. There's so many places I haven't been yet in the US, which now I kick my butt. Like I should have went sooner. Parlez-vous en français, Troy? Willow, forget about the license plates. As soon as you start talking, they'll know you're not from New York. Oh, God. No, but I'm worried about my new Jeep getting trashed. And I know how the insurance companies are over there, right, Mary Michael? Ah. Rose said, trust me, I'm doing so much better now, almost on top of my own world. I'll play that donkey into pure L. Love it. Love it. Make them dance on the hot tin roof. So glad to hear. You should call me when we have lots to catch up on. Absolutely. You and Rose, I just love that Rose is graced us again. Mary, eh? What are you talking about, eh? What que j'ai un coin là? Ah. Legally, of course, you will not have a chance to blink nor breathe. Mary Michael says, although you'd be walking for so long, your car would be paid off. My car's already paid off. I paid cash for it. If you had State Farm. Yeah, I did have State Farm before, and I changed. Now I've got Toronto Dominion insurance. And they're great. They are great. I would never go to State Farm ever again. Ever again. Even my house insurance in Hamilton, I've gotten rid of State Farm, and I've got TD for everything. For my place here, for my place in Hamilton, and for my vehicle. You can be Italian using your slang over here. Ah! Bump State Farm. Yeah. Yeah, once you get what you need, Mary Michael, out of them, I would be getting rid of State Farm quicker than you could say hello. I like TD. I don't know if you guys got TD over there, but if you got TD, I would go with TD. Like I went from State Farm to TD. I've had TD now for so long. That's Toronto Dominion. And I do believe you guys have TD over there because I know Des has a TD account. Mayor Michael's in South Jersey, Philadelphia area is close by. Yeah, because we got Mary Michael, we got Rose, we got Des, all in Jersey area, right there. And then we got Miss Missy who's in Florida. Who else? There was somebody else in Florida too. Somebody else was in Florida. Yeah, but you can get it through the TD Bank. Go to the TD Bank and ask them about their insurance. Rose says, you got it, Des. I do not play when I get into my work. Trust and believe that nothing will get me off my track. Yes. Miss Missy said, just got rid of State Farm recently and switched to another company. Yeah. Des said, Rose, check your text real fast. Real quick. Quick. Tout suite. Oi, vas-y. Tout suite. Yeah. Des has TD Bank, and I think they have. Let me see. Let me see. Uh, yes. TD Insurance provides home and auto insurance and coverage in New Jersey. They offer multi-line discounts for bundling. Look at. See? Right here. Yes. TD Insurance provides home and auto insurance coverage in New Jersey. They offer a multi-line discount for bundling both products. See? TD Insurance, a subsidiary of the Toronto Dominion Bank, offers home and auto insurance policies, including those for residents of New Jersey. So there you go. You can get it in New Jersey. That's what I got, and I would never go back ever again. Oh, sister, I just seen. Aww. Where is she? Is that from today, sister? Like, it looks like they're in the hospital. What the F? Sister, I just sent you. Oh, okay. I thought that was from today. Okay. Don't scare me like that, sister. My sister just sent me a picture of Bailey and the baby. I love it, sister. Do you want me to show it? Is that why you sent it to me? Is that why? Did you want me to show it to people? You're very welcome, Mary Michael. And I'm telling you, they are so good. New Jersey manufacturers is huge around here and no complaints. I love TD. Like, I've had them now for probably 10 years. I had somebody back into me, and right away they had me in a rental car. They came and picked me up. They came and picked my vehicle up, rental vehicle, everything. Like, I didn't have to do nothing. Just scared me and have no idea what you're talking about. Um, well, there's a picture. Des, did you want me to show it on screen? Des, answer me, sister. Oh, sorry, guys. It's a picture of Des and her husband's daughter holding the baby that he had this year with somebody else. Okay, there it is. So that's Bailey. That's Dez's daughter. And that's Dee Dee. That's his new baby that he just had. That he got this woman. This I don't know how to say this, sister. You explain it. This is the baby he had with somebody else. Well, just after he left Des. Okay. I don't know how to explain it because sister, I told you people are not going to understand this situation. That's her baby brother. So there's that. Baby David. Yep. So he loved Des. He was with this one chick. That chick screwed him over, only wanted him for his money and to get her first house sale because she was a real estate agent. After that, he got with another girl, and I'm not going to say her name, but her name starts with a D also, and got her pregnant. So Des ended up meeting up with this girl that her husband just got pregnant, and now she lives with the baby and Des. Her and the baby live with Des and Dez's daughter, and they're both going after Dez's husband together in court. There, yeah, she was told that he was divorced, but he wasn't. He was still. He hadn't even been out of the house a year and a half, not even a year and a half, just over a year, and he's fighting the divorce, but he's getting other people pregnant. But anyway, yeah, so this girl that he got pregnant after he left Des, her and Des now are best friends. So she lives with Des with the baby. Exactly, Rose. But you know what? The courts somehow aren't seeing it that way. It's odd. It's odd. I don't get it. Like if she was here in Canada, oh, I would have had this guy nailed. He would be crying. Legally, I would have had him nailed. Baby's only 2 months old. He's the sweetest, and he is. Like I get him smiling every time we're on FaceTime, and she gets him on FaceTime. I get him smiling and everything. He's gorgeous baby, and Delia too. So I didn't know if I was allowed to mention her name, but Delia too. Like she's just the best. She's the best, and I mean she didn't know. You can't blame her. She didn't know. He told her that he was divorced and all this crap. Lied to her too. And he's going after both of them now big time. He wants them both thrown out of the house and all kinds of shit. He doesn't care if they end up on the street. He's just evil. He's nasty. And yet the judge is siding with him. Like it's odd. I've never seen nothing like it. He is. He is nasty. He's cruel. Yeah, and Des couldn't even afford her lawyer. Like she's like almost 20 grand into a lawyer and she's got nothing. She doesn't have alimony, she doesn't have child support, she doesn't have her divorce, nothing. And she owes his lawyer like 20 grand almost. The lawyer was robbing her blind. So it's sad. So that's what I'm saying. I wish she was here in Canada because I would have already had her divorced. Within days of him walking out that door, she would have had her alimony and child support and temporary custody, and within 6 months I would have had her divorced. But it doesn't. The laws are totally different in the US. And how he's getting away with having all these other relationships and getting another woman pregnant and everything, and there's proof of it, and yet Des still doesn't have alimony or child support, and he's been gone since 2022. And the lawyer she just lost recently got her nothing since December 2022, got her nothing, but now she owes him almost 20 grand. You know what I mean? Like that wouldn't fly here at all. Rose says, Will, you need to come here and we can tag team this without a doubt, right? Good morning, Marie. There's my other sister from a different mister. The gang's all here. Good to see you, Marie. I hope you're feeling better too. I'm finally starting. Well, the doctor says I'm pretty much over this. It's just now my lungs recovering and my body, because it feels like I've been used as a punching bag from coughing so much. My sides hurt, my back hurts, my chest hurts. There's a bit still in my lungs, but it's good. Right? I agree, Rose. I agree. Like, this guy is the biggest douche. And for a female judge to go, "Oh, you poor guy. These two women are ganging up on you." These two women ganging up on him? How could there be a second woman? He broke the law. And you're, "Oh, poor guy." What? It doesn't make any sense. Marie says, "I was divorced in 9 months. They posted a ad by obituaries." Des says, "Rose, I wish you could represent me in court. I'd take you as my lawyer any day." Yeah, he is something else, Missy. He's like, karma's going to get him. May not be today, it may not be tomorrow, but karma doesn't forget. Yes, look who we got with us, Marie. We got Rose. We got Rose. Here, too, I would have had her divorce, her alimony, her child support, her custody, everything within a year. Oh, Mary Michael, I love you. Willow. Hey, there's a possibility your lungs would heal and recover a lot faster if you would join the rank and file of non-smoker. I'm getting there. I'm trying, Mary Michael. It's so friggin' hard. Go get him, Rose. He has been responding, though. That's the whole thing. But the lies and deception and everything that he has done. Okay, so nobody else wants a read. If not, I'm going to wrap this up. Rose says he'll have whiplash after I'm done with him. The donkey. Yeah, he's a donkey, all right. He wouldn't have a pot to piss in. Yeah. I said it. What is going on here? Okay. Oh. Oops. Wrong slot. There we go. All right. Okay, you guys, I'm going to wrap it up. Yes, you guys get chit-chatting. Rose won't steer you wrong. Or a window to throw it out of, right? I agree, Mary Michael. I love you too, Rose. Good to see you again. Good to see everyone. Marie, Missy, Mary Michael, Des, Nana, Rose. Everybody that's here, even the ones that are lurking in the background. Good to see you guys. Glad everybody is out here. Glad everybody could stop in and say hello and catch up. So I'm going to wrap it up, you guys, like I always do. Please take care of yourselves. Please stay safe. Always be aware of your surroundings. I love you guys to the moon and back. Bye-bye for now.